Hello Leo, and welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. You're very welcome here. Let's get started. We're going to start with these oracle cards this time, and then we're going to pull in some tarot to get some guidance moving forward. So let's see what Spirit have for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo, please? What messages do you have for Leo, please? Thank you. Oh, Leo, we have a fork in the road. Interesting. We have to the sea. That is such good news. We have a leg up. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have regeneration. I'm loving this reading for you, Leo. Loving it already. Let me just check the camera angle. I think we're okay. Okay. Look at this, Leo. It may be that some of you have been trying to make a decision on which direction you want to go in. As it says, it's a fork in the road. There's lots of options here. If we look at this sign closely, it's pointing in all different directions. So it may be that you've been trying to make a decision, as I said, of which way forward, which path to take, you know, trying to establish which is best for you and your highest good. But it's going to move forward, Leo. If you're still at the stage where you can't make that decision or you're struggling with it, know that you are going to make it, because what we see here is forward movement. This card says to the sea. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you may literally be, you know, going on a cruise, or it can be any form of travel. The important thing here is there's forward movement. So yes, this doesn't have to be about travel, but it could be for some of you. It will be different. I have to say this in every reading, but it will be different for all of you, because these are very general readings. So please just take what feels right. It feels like you're getting a helping hand with this forward movement. We see, I don't know if you can see very clearly in the camera, there's a face here in the sky. Spirit are watching over you. They're helping to guide you on your forward journey, Leo. We see the arrow pointing in the right direction, and we see this person here, having made their decision, moving forward quite calmly. Even the sea is very calm, and when we see water in cards, it signifies or symbolizes, I can never decide which of those words to use, but you know what I mean. It talks about emotion, okay? And what we see here is this just aura of calmness, signifying that you will actually make the right decision for you, Leo. So if you're feeling undecided at the moment, you're getting a bit stressed about what's going to be right, know that Spirit are helping to guide you. You will make the right decision, and you are going to be taking the right path forward. Love that. So we already know that Spirit are guiding you. Spirit are with you on your journey. And this can be relating to anything. It can be relating to any area of your life where you've been trying to make a decision about forward movement in some way. This can be to do with your home, to do with your work, to do with your location. Whatever it is for you, it's moving forward, and it's doing so calmly. And as I said, Spirit, we've already seen them there, providing that guidance, providing that support. But I do feel that you have someone or some people on the earth plane that are willing to give you a helping hand, Leo. We see here a leg up. It may be that on your journey you need some assistance of some sort, and I don't feel that is negative in any way. I don't feel like, you know, you're going to run into trouble and need someone to help you out of it. I don't feel that at all. I feel that Spirit are actually putting the right people on your path in order to help you with that journey moving forward. So yeah, look out for those people. And Spirit are saying, Leo, don't deny that help. if it helps your journey to be smoother, if it helps you to move forward in a way that, you know, is with more ease, allow people to help you. There's a great feeling of creation around you, Leo, in this reading. We have on the bottom of the deck the card of regeneration. And, you know, if you've been with me a while, you know I often say this, that when I read the card on the bottom of the deck, I either read it as underpinning energy or I read it as incoming energy. I do feel that this has been underpinning your energy for a while. I feel like you've been trying to make a decision because you want to create something. You want to move forward in some sort of way. Maybe you've been feeling sort of static. Maybe the things you've created before or the situation you're in has become a bit stale. But I do feel that this is incoming energy also. So really interesting positioning of this card for you, Leo. I feel like this journey is going to take you to a really positive place in your life where you feel that you can create a new environment, a new feeling, a new sense of energy, optimism, hopefulness. It's all those feelings that are coming through this card. It's amazing, honestly. It feels really, really good. Do excuse me, I just need to take off my cardigan because I am so hot. I get hot every time I read. It's the energies that bring in this feeling of heat. Which is quite handy in the winter, but not so much now. Anyway, let's get started with the tarot. Sorry, just a drink of water there. Spirit, we're with Leo, as you know. Oh gosh, that was quick. They're not hanging about. We have 4 of Wands, yeah. I do feel that maybe this decision is something to do with your stability and your security moving forward. It feels like you're wanting to build something that's solid for the future, a really good foundation. And so, as I say, it doesn't matter what area of your life it's in, whether it's the person you're in a relationship with that you want to, you know, build a stronger foundation with. It could be the place you want to live, or you may want to bring in more money in some way. Whatever it is, it stems from your feeling of needing to build a strong foundation for the future. We see here with the 4 of Wands, you know, this family, they're in their home, they've got plenty to eat. Things are looking good, but it's stable. It's not, you know, a 5-minute wonder. So yeah, no wonder you're taking a while to make this decision, Leo, because I do feel that you are considering it for the long term. Let me know if that resonates for you, because it's a lovely, secure feeling that's coming through this reading, and it's calm and it's positive and it's almost like it's meant to be, you know. Let's see. What else do you want to tell Leo, please? I missed it. Sorry, Spirit. That one. Okay. Wow. Wow. I love the Star card. How gorgeous is that? And how interesting that in this particular deck, the Star card has this building here. It's lit. Obviously, you know, it's nighttime in this card, so yes, it's going to be lit, but it's very symbolic here. It's like the stability we've just been talking about. When I see houses in cards, I always read that as stability, security, a strong foundation, and we see it here. So this journey forward and this decision you're making, it shows again that you're going to be making the right decision. The Star card is about wish fulfillment. There's also a healing energy that comes with the Star energy, and you're going to know, because you're going to feel it, Leo, that you've made the right decision for you and for your family moving forward. It's going to bring that stability, and look at the feeling of warmth that's coming from that stability. You'll know that this is the right decision. Wow. I love that. It's given me such a nice feeling, honestly. You're the first reading I've done today, and you know, it's lovely for me to get that lovely grounded energy that's so full of calmness. It's so nice. So thank you for sharing your energy, Leo. Let's see what else. Yeah, Eight of Swords. How interesting that we see the Eight of Swords in this position. Do you remember I said, when we looked at the leg up card, I said that Spirit was saying, don't, what was the word I used? Doesn't really matter. But what Spirit was saying was, don't, I think it was something like, don't decline the offer of help. We see this person here, they feel quite trapped. And bearing in mind that you've made the right decision, you're moving forward in the right way, you may hit some obstacles on your journey, and that's normal. You know, you do on every journey, don't you? And when I say journey, I'm not talking specifically about traveling. It can be for some of you, as I said earlier. But I'm talking about your life's path, your life's journey, the choices you've made. We all have obstacles, you know, it comes up on every life path. But there's a feeling here, Leo, that when you hit that obstacle, you may actually feel stuck. But the strong message from the Eight of Swords is that you're not actually stuck. It's your perception that is keeping you stuck. There are ways out of feeling stuck, and it is by accepting help from the right people. Okay, because we see in the Eight of Swords, I always think the Eight of Swords is quite a unique card, because this person has their head bowed, they've got a blindfold on. I'm just gonna have a closer look because it's quite a dark card. I can't see if there's any restriction around her wrist. Often in the Eight of Swords, there's a tie around the person's wrist. But this person, her body language suggests that she is captive in some way. But in actual fact, all she has to do is stand up, remove her blindfold and walk away, you know? The Eight of Swords is always about self-imposed limitations. So if you reach a stage on this very beautiful journey, you may feel that things are going really well. We know that because we have the Star card here. You may feel that everything's going to be absolutely fine from now on, and then you hit an obstacle. Spirit are saying, please do not fall into the trap of thinking that you can't move forward anymore, because it is your mind playing tricks with you. There are people around that can guide you, advise you, and help you to get over that obstacle, because the journey is still yours. And remember, we have this wish fulfillment here. Don't let an obstacle trick you into thinking that's the end of your path. It's not. Follow your dreams, Leo. So tell us more, please, Spirit. Gosh, you're so quick with your cards today. The reason they were quick with the card is because they were backing up what I was just saying. We had the Eight of Swords. It would be very easy for you when things have been going so well, you reach this obstacle. It may be easy for you to think, oh no, my plans aren't going to work out, my dreams aren't going to come true. Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak. You may be really upset by an obstacle that's been put in your path. You may think, I can't overcome this obstacle. I haven't got the skills. I don't know how. You know, I don't know what to do. So, you know, I'm going to stay feeling trapped. That's bringing me a lot of heartache, a lot of upset, because things were going so well and now look what's happened. You know, we've all had those times in our lives, haven't we, where we catastrophize sometimes. Spirit are saying, no, you don't need that heartbreak energy, because there's people around, like I said, that can guide, support and help you. But also, we're heading into this regeneration. So let's see what else Spirit want to tell us. Oop. What else for Leo, please? What else for Leo? What's the outcome here, Spirit? Ooh, which card do you want me to take? I want to take that one. But they want me to take... I don't know. I'm going to shuffle again for that. They gave me 3 cards and I wasn't quite sure which ones to take. But they presented the 4 of Cups. Spirit are saying this is your opportunity to rebuild something or to create something from scratch. You know, you're on the right path, as we keep saying, but you've got to be alert. You've got to be open to opportunities. What we see with the 4 of Cups is, you know, this person is looking quite downcast because they're thinking about all the things they've tried in the past that haven't worked out. They're looking at empty cups here. What they're overlooking, because they're looking down instead of looking up and being receptive, they're missing the fact they've got a whole jug full of juice here that they could easily fill these cups with. They have a new opportunity, a new opening, a new chance to regenerate wealth, create, you know, to some form of creative project or whatever it is. Don't miss the opportunity. I do need to pull another card because, as I say, they presented 3. They wanted me to take that one first. Here we go. Nine of Wands. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. You have opportunities ahead of you. There is really, it's an interesting, you know, I always feel with this particular deck, this card always feels heavy but full of hope. I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't necessarily read cards as you'd read them from a book. You know, they all have the same base meaning, but certain cards in certain decks bring up a magical quality, and this one is one of them. You are going to go ahead with your plans, Leo. The Nine of Wands talks about the determination to bring, in this particular instance, the light into your life. So you may have your 4 of Cups moment, but if you stay alert and you're open to new opportunities, or you're open to the help that's offered, you have the opportunity to bring the light in, to fill up those cups with the juice that is available, to regenerate your life moving forward. And the Nine of Wands is a card of determination. So it shows us that you are going to be overcoming any obstacles, any feelings of, oh, my plans aren't going, you know, they're not working out. I thought they were all right, but they're actually not. You know, those feelings where we sometimes slip into negativity after a period of things going really well. Spirit is saying, look out for that. There's people around that can help you. We've put them on your path. Don't close your eyes to the help that could be offered, because you have the opportunity to build life as you want. We see it here, you know, building this foundation. And don't forget, we have the star with your wish fulfillment. You have the determination to see this through, Leo. That is a very strong message. And I don't feel that it's going to be, I don't feel there's going to be heavy energy. I feel it will hinge on whether or not, when you hit an obstacle, because you are on the right path, I keep saying it, but when you hit an obstacle, it will all hinge on whether or not you're willing to seek out advice, guidance, and support from the right people. Or are you going to be too proud and stay stuck? Important message there for you, Leo. Anyway, it's looking good. And I want to show you the bottom of the deck to inspire you even further. Look at this. We have the 10 of Pentacles. You know this 4 of Wands that you were setting up, the decision you've been making about your future, maybe the impact that it's going to have on your family, making a much more stable future moving forward. Here it is on the bottom of the deck. The 10 of Pentacles is that grounded, successful energy. Look at the buildings in this picture. So many buildings, so much stability, so much family happiness. That feeling of security, abundance is here with the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, accept help when you need it. Keep that sense of determination that we know you've got, Leo. And your 10 of Pentacles is coming. You're going to achieve it. Told you would. We've got wish fulfillment. Right, I am going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, especially to all of you who followed me. That, you know, is, yeah, I'm just so grateful for that. So thank you. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Do let me know what resonates. I'll speak to you all soon, Leo. Bye for now.